You said it's HD. You should use it. Press X, Z, X, V, B in the bottom ones. That's when you name it, so it happens. Don't throw that. One here. Yeah, don't throw that. I'll put mine to Q. We don't really need to display his name on other game. You know, I won't go too far, I'll be like around the corner. Yeah, grenade. Did you try to kick me? No, I'm gonna rip on. I'm gonna blow up the couch. This couch here. I'm gonna blow this one up. Oh, but I need to figure out how to fucking get to it. Not that. That's the next step. Can't cut that one yet. Bitch. Still on there. Mm-hmm. Rats. That's not good. Fuck. You've forgotten what happened, didn't you? It's dead. Yeah. There's the
Right. Hello, chat. So, I wanted to do another,
email.
I want to do another reaction video today, on stream. We're going to look at the most insane tornadoes that's ever come across in the world throughout the internet and all that.
I didn't even think about that. I'll double
This is top 10 most violent and most dangerous tornadoes of all. So this is going to be a very good live stream and something good to react to. So let's jump into it. And if I don't end up reading the chat, it's because your pro will be delayed. So, anyways, let's begin.
From a massive tornado in Canada that crossed right in front of these storm chasers, and a rare waterspout in Amsterdam that took the whole city by surprise, to a terrifying video of a close-range twister as it passed through rural Nebraska, and the unbelievable moment a storm chaser captured a multi-vortex tornado on film. Here are 7 tornado videos that are on another level. Amsterdam is the capital and the largest city in the Netherlands. It's home to about 2.4 million people in the greater metro area. Locals call it the Venice of the North due to the many canals flowing through the city. August 9th of 2019 was a rainy day in Amsterdam. A local couple had just returned from the city and had made their way up to their 7th floor apartment. That's when the husband noticed some strange clouds forming over the river. He quickly realized that this was no rainstorm when a rare European tornado touched down over the water.
Kijk, hij raakt de grond bijna. Hij raakt bijna de grond. Kijk, daar gaat hij. Jezus, kijk dan. Daar is een tornadootje. Moet je zien. What the... Ja, een tornado. What the...
Nee!
Ja.
Alles naar binnen. Oh nee! Oh!
According to reports, this was one of 2 tornadoes to touch down that day. Both spawned from a cold front moving across Europe at the time, with the other tornado forming over southern Luxembourg. From what we can gather, the Luxembourg storm was significantly stronger than this twister in Amsterdam. Technically, tornadoes can and have occurred on every continent except Antarctica. However, where the United States sees about 1,200 annual storms, all of Europe only sees 300. Of the European nations, most of these tornadoes occur in the UK. Thankfully, this rare Amsterdam tornado didn't cause any injuries or significant damage.
Okay, the reason why I'm doing this is because, if you guys remember on the channel, if you guys haven't really, well, if you haven't been really watching me here and there, but, I used to play this game. Called Storm Chasers, and I'm a bit into like tornadoes and like other weather stuff as well. And I thought, why not do a reaction video live reacting to tornadoes? And let me tell you, I sometimes do watch tornado chases sometimes, but anyways, keep moving on.
On July 19th of 2018, during the afternoon and early evening, a freak tornado outbreak swept through central Iowa. Of the 69 confirmed storms all year,
I think I heard about this tornado. I think this was the biggest tornado of all.
21 of them touched down within a span of a few hours. One of them was a powerful EF3 that caused extensive damage in the meatpacking city of Marshalltown. The storm touched down close to 4:30 in the afternoon. It developed several miles northwest of the city, where one resident storm chaser was waiting with his camera. Watch how a picture-perfect day in Middle America quickly turns into a hellish nightmare. Our storm chaser did his best to keep up as the tornado moves over the local hospital. His camera inadvertently records some of the most significant damage it caused. See this building? That's the Marshall County Courthouse. There used to be a spire and crucifix on top. The tornado decided to redecorate a bit. Anyway, let's get back to the footage.
In Australia, really, we don't really get tornadoes, but, well, we do, but they are very rare. It's very rare occurrence if we see tornadoes coming through. We had a couple, I think 2020 we had a couple tornadoes coming through around Sydney. I think it was like 3 tornadoes touched down that year. We had 3 of them come through Sydney, but they were not as strong as it was, as they were. I think there was one at Adil, there was a tornado up at Adil, and there was another one in Chester Hill somewhere, which that was ranked as an EF1 tornado. And then there was another tornado afterwards, which was the Bathurst tornado, which ranked as EF2 tornado damage. It ranked it as EF2. Excuse me. But it was a big one that went through there. But before then, I'm pretty sure some of you guys probably don't know, but we did had an EF4 tornado beforehand. We had an EF4 tornado, but this was years ago. Like this was like 100 years ago. We had a EF4 tornado came through Sydney. That was pretty bad. But I know Melbourne and somewhere in Brisbane, actually I think it's Melbourne, yeah. Melbourne sometimes do get a lot of tornadoes. Sometimes get a lot of tornadoes during the summer and spring. So like, basically Melbourne is like a hot spot for tornadoes. It's a big magnet for tornadoes, but Sydney's not that bad for tornadoes. We don't get really tornadoes here as much. But I know sometimes during summer and spring, sometimes there's about 4 tornadoes touch down. About 4 tornadoes do touch down in Melbourne sometimes. It's like a primary hit for tornadoes like that. And Perth is a big magnet as well for tornadoes because but yeah. But basically anywhere in the world apart from Antarctica is prone for tornadoes to form.
Our cameraman wants to keep following the tornado.
Chat, I'm gonna be right back. Jack. Get there.
Don't get shit video.
Hey,
You should watch my video.
Alright, I'm back.
Tornado, but several downed trees have turned his only path into a dead end. He was about to learn how quickly these kinds of storms can change direction.
Sentinel. Holy moly!
Our cameraman wisely called the chase off once the tornado moved closer to him. The footage cut before he escaped, but it looked like he was ready to throw his truck in reverse. According to reports, wind speeds topped 145 miles per hour as the tornado moved through the city. In addition to the courthouse spire, it damaged the Unity Point Hospital, destroyed several homes, and impacted many historic buildings. Here, you can see water spewing from the courthouse roof. When the spire fell, it apparently ruptured the sprinkler system. While the outside of the building was mostly intact, the east wing was flooded with 16,000 gallons of water. US 30 is a major east-west highway spanning about 330 miles across Iowa. It begins in the Missouri River in Blair, Nebraska, and ends at the Mississippi River in Clinton, Iowa. It'll take you south of Cedar Rapids, north of Des Moines, and spit you out somewhere northeast of Omaha. On May 21st of 2024, a highway camera on US 30 near the small town of Nevada captured a powerful tornado moving across the landscape. Our camera tried holding on as long as it could, but Mother Nature simply proved too strong. All seems normal as traffic approaches. Then the camera starts to rumble, and road signs begin shaking and rattling. A semi-truck appears, heading right toward the storm. The driver wisely hits the brakes and stops moments before things go from bad to worse. The tornado crosses from left to right. The small car heading toward us narrowly makes it out in time. That's when an oil tanker risks it all for an on-time delivery. We lose the driver's taillights as the storm passes over his truck. The road signs fall over, and we lose our highway camera moments later. According to the National Weather Service, this was one of 2 EF2 tornadoes to strike near Nevada, Iowa. It grew to be about 1,000 yards wide, with wind speeds upwards of 135 miles per hour. While nobody lost their lives, many did lose their homes and livelihoods. Bradshaw, Nebraska is a small village in York County, roughly 115 miles west of Omaha. It's home to about 300 people and has seen several strong tornadoes in its 145-year history. 12 people perished during the storm of 1890. Then in 1964, the first and only F5 tornado nearly wiped the village off the map. On June 20th of 2011, 12 confirmed storms spawned during a tornado outbreak over the Hastings County warning area. It was the most active tornado day in 3 years.
This was the El Reno tornado. That was the El Reno tornado before, which was the largest tornado record.
Thankfully, none of the storms exceed EF3 intensity. One of them was an EF2 that touched down near Highway 34, west of Bradshaw. That's where Ben Holcomb and his storm chasing team were waiting with their cameras, ready to chase this storm until the bitter end.
It missed the tower, just barely. Oh my God. This thing is massive. Let's turn around on the other side. Oh my gosh, look at the base of that thing. Look at an inflow.
It can get bigger, much bigger than that.
The storm narrowly misses the electrical tower, which made our storm chasing team worry about the power lines overhead. They ultimately decide to head back west as the tornado tracks toward a group of trees.
Watch out for the lines with the RFD. We're fine, dude. Hey, do you got another SD card?
That's big.
The tornado seems to be circling them now as it picks up strength and crosses the road. Still worried about the power lines, they hop back in the car and move it off the road.
Power pole's down in the street. Here comes the power lines.
The house.
All right. Hey.
Right. Or left? No! Yes! Right.
Get after the line. Watch out for the power line. Me? No, them. Oh my gosh. Dude, this is the best tornado I've ever shot. You and me both.
Our storm chasers can hardly contain themselves. It's rare to see a tornado this up close and personal. Being the adrenaline junkies they are, these guys only wanted more. They hopped back in the car and traveled northeast to pick the storm back up. They stepped on the gas, hoping to catch the storm before it moved away or they ran out of SD cards. Lucky for them, they were able to get one last shot before it vanished forever.
That's a big wedge. That's a big wedge.
According to damage reports, the tornado tracked a 15-mile path between Bradshaw and the nearby village of Polk. It grew to be about a quarter-mile wide, and wind speeds reached about 130 miles per hour. In the 20 minutes it was on the ground, it damaged
4 mile wide.
one home and downed 40 power poles. Thankfully, nobody got hurt. Virden, Manitoba is a small town in central Canada, about an hour north of the US border. It used to be a farming town in the 19th century, but everything changed after they discovered oil in the 1950s. Ever since then, Virden has been known as the oil capital of Manitoba. On August 7th of 2020, those oil fields came under fire when a powerful EF3 tornado ripped through Virden. It touched down around 8 p.m. near Highway 83, where Jordan Carruthers and his storm chasing team were waiting with their gear and cameras. They captured the stunning moment when this twister finally came down from the clouds.
It's on the ground.
Yeah.
Holy fuck.
Look at that. Oh my gosh. Guys.
That's a perfect curve.
hold that
Oh
for me?
my god! Oh shit!
It's a perfect cone
That's not
tornado.
good. Got leaves.
Yeah. Oh wow.
Holy crap!
Look how big that is. That's a perfect cylinder cone.
Can you jump across it?
Up until recently, it was believed that Canada only had about 60 tornadoes each year. Technically, that would make them second in the world, only behind the United States, which has about 1,200 annual twisters. Scientists recently learned that Canada actually has about 150 storms each year, with most of them occurring in remote areas where nobody lives. As the saying goes, if a tornado touches down in nowhere, Canada, and nobody's around to see it, does it make a sound? Verdun might be a small town, but plenty of people were around to see this one.
Oh, fucking taste that.
Can you hold this again? I need to get that debris. Holy crap.
Fuck y'all.
Oh,
Big debris.
look at all the crap in it.
Oh my god. Holy. What's this airborne?
I gotta get pictures on this.
There's an F2.
Oh my god.
There's an F2 on F3. Could be an F4 as well. Sometimes F4s get like that.
Wow.
An F4 tornado like that can be very dangerous like that. Never see an F3. I think they had actually the first F5 tornado that ripped through.
This is like the perfect tornado.
Oh, it's absolutely gorgeous.
Beautiful.
It's a gorgeous tornado.
This is a Manitoba tornado.
Jordan and his team watched the storm until it dissipated behind some trees. While it looks like a rural area, the tornado did cause extensive damage to a farm and 2 vehicles. 1 person was injured, and 2 sadly lost their lives. The tornado itself only lasted between 10 and 15 minutes. It reached wind speeds upwards of 161 miles per hour. At first, officials thought it was only an EF2, but after taking another look at the damage, they realized it was an EF3.
You know what? E3.
On June 18th of 2014, a powerful EF4 tornado spawned southeast of Lane, South Dakota. It traveled north toward Alpena.
You know, tornadoes. I'm actually into a bit of tornadoes, like weather. Sometimes hurricanes, but tornadoes I'm mostly into. You know, if you remember, I used to play Storm Chasers, which I might get back into that some point in time. I might play that sometime on the channel again. I used to make videos and I used to stream it. You know, and I'm always fascinated about tornadoes, how they change shape and how strong they can get.
Small town on the north of Gerald County. At the time, about 300 people lived in the area. This
But I don't actually do this much often, is because I don't stream videos like this often. I usually stream games or just chat, but usually I do this. I usually watch this on my own. I don't really react to it, but I'm gonna react to this. The reason why I'm doing this as a video, as a stream, because I wanted to do it to see what you guys think.
Its number likely doubled as storm chasers tracked the storm and moved into town. One of them, Shaylin Phillips, captured this rare moment on camera. Watch how the multiple vortices dance around each other.
The multi-vortex tornado. Now, if anyone doesn't know what multi-vortex tornado is, it's basically, it's a tornado, but it has a very small tornadoes dancing around it, which is vortices, which is very small, which is very small tornadoes that actually dances around the tornado itself.
This was only a quick snippet of a tornado that had been on the ground for over 40 minutes. The multiple vortexes you see are basically smaller tornadoes that spawn off the larger system and rotate around it. They are incredible to witness, but they can also be extremely destructive. The tornado went on to damage 2 farms and 1 family's home. Thankfully, the family heard the tornado warning and was hunkered in the basement when it moved overhead. In the end, it tracked an 11-mile path from Lane to Alpena, growing to about half a mile wide with wind speeds upwards of 170 miles per hour. Fairdale, Illinois is a small township in DeKalb County, home to about 150 people. They've seen their fair share of storms over the years, but nothing could have prepared them for what happened on April 9th of 2015. The Storm Prediction Center had been tracking a severe weather system since April 4th. According to their calculations, a vast...
That's a big wedge.
stretch of land between southeastern Oklahoma and northeastern Illinois was at risk of a powerful tornado. By midday on April 9th, there was a 10% chance that an EF2 or higher tornado could strike in northern Illinois. By that evening, there was a 100% chance.
Hello, people. They're in a hurry to go home.
A little late. Oh, look, it's going right. It's moving a little bit east, but basically it's going straight north.
Okay, hold on.
I gotta pee.
It's not going any closer.
No.
Okay, I need to go back out because it was really bad. Oh my God.
Now, if anyone doesn't know what wedge tornadoes are, it's basically a bigger tornado, but it's wider, much wider tornado. They can grow in size, they can be way more dangerous.
Went through the fucking bridge.
They can grow wider, like 2 miles wide, they can grow 3 miles wide, 4 miles wide, probably 5 miles wide. That's how big they can get. They can go into like F5 density, they can go into F4, F3, F2 and F1.
Pretty cool.
Yeah, I'm gonna be right back.
can't see the cars. Oh, I see one now. I see two. Is it three? Oh wait, hold on. Just looking automatically. Alright. We're frozen. Oh, alright, we're going over the helicopter. It's technically, it is cool. Don't know what's doing that. Definitely should not be doing that. All getting about 80 to 90. Could just be insanity though. I thought we'd die, we just pointed through the fucking hallway and then it just followed us. Shut up, bitch. We gotta fight. Kick your ass, bitch. Trading blows to that bitch. Kick your ass. Enemies are above you. I'm shooting at it. Yeah. Track the enemies. Shut the shit out of you. Get the fuck out of here. Yeah, get out of here, bitch. Get the fuck out of here. Stupid ass. Yeah, I was shooting at bastard. Give that a grenade launcher. Yeah, I've got a grenade right now. Assault rifle. Yeah, if you aim and then press those 3 guys decided to attack me. Yeah, once they look at this, sure we get one right now. That's not it. Oh, I can't get there. Let's use it for me. Okay, so. What are you doing? Can you meet me again? What the fuck are you doing? I need you again, so I can't get up. I can't access the doors. So do it that way. Go all the way around. Get this way around. So go left. No, keep on. Up, okay. Way up. And go left. And then follow that all the way around to get to this ladder. Keep down from me. I'll probably leave it here and shoot that constantly. One's not up. He's on me. No, don't drop down. Fucking. What? You can't get over there. Okay, come this way, not throwing up then. You have to throw me out as you get down, I guess. Chopper's just about destroyed too. I'm not destroying it, that's Chris. Damage on me. Yeah, I think I can kick this so you know what I do. Let's do it right here. Oh, it's the same slot, it's just a little area. Fuck, not you. No, it's still alive right now. It's just it's in their zone, so you gotta wait for them to come around their zone. So the destroyer comes back. And it's still alive. All your asses. Oh, fuck. Fucking grasshopper, son of a bitch. Why? There's so many of you fuckers. I'll take my freaking 7 helicopter guys or something. No, grasshopper guys or something. you remember when we were playing Leon, we met up with him later on and fought Unitech. So it's just split up. Yeah.
Okay, chat. I'm back.
So it should start us off the first session of this mission.
See it? Oh, there's not one over behind that.
No, there's not. The
Bonus.
sky behind is clear.
Pretty good. Okay.
What reaction?
Now it's really gonna rip. Now it's turning a little bit east.
Oh my
Oh,
God, Bonnie.
Well, I was saying, yeah, Bonnie. Maple
Bonnie
Hearst.
Bernardin. I hope you're okay. I think. Oh, sorry. Oh my God. Holy stinking, I don't know what.
Yeah, it's incredible.
That's a big witch. Look how big that is.
That's a hell of a tornado.
That's large. Look how big that's going.
Right towards the mountain.
Holy shit.
Bonnie, where are you? I hope Kenny's. Oh shoot. Bonnie Bernardin, I love you.
They changed directions. It's going south now, it's going east.
No, it's going north.
It's going straight east.
It was going north.
It was going north.
That's going east now. Look how big that Twitter is. Look at that. That's a large Twitter.
Just keep going. Just keep going.
This is awesome.
While our couple was perfectly safe in their car, those in the tornado's path weren't so lucky. It devastated the town of Fairdale, destroying several homes and farmsteads. It tossed vehicles around like toys and uprooted trees like pesky weeds. Officially rated as an EF4, this tornado hit wind speeds upwards of 200 miles per hour. It grew to be about 700 yards wide and tracked a 30-mile path while on the ground for 40 minutes. In the aftermath, the town of Fairdale came together to treat the wounded and begin cleaning up. The tornado may have caused $19 million worth of damage, but it wasn't about to break this little township's spirit. If you enjoyed this video and want to see another just like it,
Okay, let's see. I'm gonna type another Twitter video.
Oh, this time.
20 hours, 2024.
So I'll just stop putting that ass from the first one.
Trying for a good Twitter.
This isn't just sport. It's pure drug.
Okay, 2024. You know, as a bonus, we're gonna look at lighting.
I'll change this address. Mine's artist slots. Artist slot. It's at top. Not top. It's just above reload, below health tab. He's my friend.
Yeah, I think that's gonna be it for the stream.
Why fuck did you?
We did try to look at some lighting, but anyways, thank you for watching this video. Hope you guys enjoy it. Not video, stream. I was thinking about videos for some reason. There'll be more uploads coming your way.
Out of the fucking way, assholes.
The next reacting video, we're gonna react to this. Actually, I don't know what I'm talking about. The next live stream, we're gonna react to the lightning strikes. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching the stream, and I'll see you guys later.